Greetings, and I'm delighted to be showing you the very first WOD for an actual web application. We're going to be using the Play framework, and this WOD is super simple, just going to take you a couple minutes to do. It's called HelloMe, okay? And before doing it, we should have studied the Play tutorial, read the first 3 chapters as noted in the resources section. Okay, so we're going to start our timer. Timer started already, so I got to finish it. Start it again here. Alright, so we're going to create a default Play application called HelloMe and then generate the Eclipse project files using the Play console. So we do that by, we've already installed Play, of course, so we're going to say Play new HelloMe. And what is the application name? Of course it's HelloMe, and we want a simple Java application. So HelloMe is now created on the desktop. You can see it's right here. There it is. So we cd into HelloMe next, and then we type play, so that we're now actually going into the Play console for this application that was generated with that previous command. So it loads itself up. Okay, now we're in there, and since we want to edit this this project with Eclipse, we have to type the Eclipse command, so that the Eclipse project files, the .project and the .class path, are generated. Okay, and so we wait a couple minutes, and it's done it. And now you can see over here in the desktop, we have the .class path and the .project. Awesome. That means we can now go to Eclipse, and we can say import existing projects into workspace, select the root directory, which is going to be the desktop. Then we select HelloMe, we say open, and finish. Okay, so now we've got this HelloMe application here. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is, this is a runnable application, so we might as well run it, and so we can do that with the run command. Okay, and what that means is that we can now go to a new browser, say localhost 9000, and that, when you run the browser, that results in the system trying to compile any files that are needed and displays the application. And so this is what the default application looks like. And it turns out that we can go in here, and if we open up the application file and say your new application is ready, say hello me, for example, and save it out, and then go to the refresh, we see HelloMe. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's kind of close to what we actually need, and in fact we can make it work even better by going to the views. We'll look at this index, and what the thing that we're going to do here is we're just going to wipe out that call to the system, and we're going to say hello me instead, and we're going to refresh, and now we've got hello me. Okay, that's pretty close to what we need. What we actually need is hello me in the title as well, and that's welcome to Play 1 so far. So looking, we see this string here, we see the string here. We're just going to hope that in fact that's what's producing the title. I don't know that much about Play yet, but you know, we can always hope. So I'm going to save out that, and I'm going to refresh over here, and it turns out that that was the title. We fixed it, and so we've done everything we need to do in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay, so we're going to call it at 3:45. Okay, for this particular WOD. Now, having said that, I'm going to let you in on a super cool thing you can do for Play application development. You should do this from now on whenever you're doing Play application development, because it's so awesome. Okay, and what we're going to do, as you notice, let's say that I have hello me, and I want to test out, I want to add some text. So, and again. Okay. All right, now I want to see what the effect of that change to my code is in the browser. Okay, well, how do you do that normally? Normally, what you're going to do is first you save out the file, obviously, and then you go over here and you press refresh, and what you see is you see the file, you see the code has been compiled down here, and we see the results in the browser just by pressing refresh. Okay, now this is already super great compared to most web application frameworks where you edit the source code, you'd have to go into a terminal and run some kind of command and then go to the browser and type refresh to actually see what happens. Okay, so Play is already one step ahead of the game, but we can go 2 steps ahead of the game, and this is the way we're going to do that. First, we're going to Control-D out of our run command, and we're going to use another command called ~run instead, which is a little bit more interactive version of run. The second thing we're going to do is the thing you might expect we'd want to do given everything we've done in class, which is we're going to use live reload. So let's go find our Play directory that's on the desktop, and we're going to choose that. Okay? And then we're going to go to this browser and we're going to enable live reload. So this is exactly the same process we've been using for editing our HTML and CSS files, only now we're going to do it with the web application. Okay? So let's see what happens now when I decide to delete that portion of the text. I'm going to save it out. My browser gets refreshed automatically by live reload. That triggers the new build, and it's done. Okay? Isn't that super awesome? It really is. Okay? In terms of development now, you've got this environment where you can simply save out a file in your web application and it will automatically kick off the recompilation and the redisplay in your browser. Okay? Now you tell me if you have a better environment than that, you know, I'd like to see it. I don't know how you could possibly you know, make things any more efficient than that is. All right, so we had a 3.5-minute WOD. Also, we learned this great new trick with live reload. I'm going to be using that in all my future WODs. I hope you guys will too. Thanks a lot.